Okay, I'm going to show you in Photoshop how to touch up images and add color. So let's grab an image to work with. I'm just going to click, hold, and drag and drop it on top of the Photoshop icon. And before I do anything, I'm just going to duplicate this layer. If I go ahead and just right mouse click, I'm going to duplicate layer. So I have another image. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fix this little bend that it looks like it's been creased on. So I'm on my clone stamp tool. My brush size is a little bit small, so I'm gonna either press the bracket keys or come up here and play with that diameter. And then target an area first. So if I just target right up above it, I think that'll work. So hold down the Alt, mouse click, and then let go, and then go right below, and that will kind of target that. When I get over to the bouquet, it might be a little bit trickier. I might have to retarget. And when I go to the wedding dress, retarget, and just try and get that in there. So that'll probably be the hardest part on there. so, so I could do that. Other things I could do with this, lightening this up. I could do image adjustments and go to levels, or Command L. And on these levels, I can kind of play with these sliders a little bit and see if I can adjust them. That's one way to do it. Just you don't want to take it over too far, otherwise it'll distort it and totally kill the picture. So right there I think will work for me. And next I think I want to add some color to this. So to add some color, I'm going to create a brand new layer. So I'll click on the little pull down and go to new layer, or you can do the hotkey just to create a blank layer for myself. Click OK. You'll see that blank layer. It shows up in the checkerboard mode, just showing there's nothing on there. And I'm going to grab my brush tool now and go ahead and just change this color to maybe red. And I'm going to focus in on the roses. So I'm holding down the Alt and using my scroller mouse to zoom in. So now if I color on top of those roses, this doesn't look very good, I know. But one thing you'll see is that's just all in that one layer, so I can always hide it very quickly. But to make that blend in so that it actually looks like I'm seeing my texture still, come over here to where it says normal, and now I can start playing with some of these different blending modes. So I'll click on that one, and different ones do different things. So color burn might work great. You could try some of these other ones that lighten it up. So depending on your image and what you're applying, that could give you some different effects, and you could get some different color effects. So like it spends more time. If you want to add some other effects, like if I come in here and maybe grab a green, and if I color on top of these, this one's not going to really work very well because it's a color burn. So maybe what I should do is just create a blank new layer again, and instead of using the color burn, maybe I'll use like one of these color dodges or something else that'll actually brighten it up and add some color. So depending on what you're blending, you can kind of manipulate that, add some color, see what works best for you. I think that color dodge worked a little bit better on there. So just kind of experiment with those until you get to what you wanted. So I could do another one. Maybe I'll name this walls. Maybe I want to change the color to blue. Make my brush a little bit bigger. Just kind of color that in as best as I can. Maybe make a smaller brush as I get a bit more in there. And see what type of blend. I'll just go for that one. And obviously change the color when I get closer. But this is just a quick and easy way. If you did want to add color to people or an image, this might be one way that you could accomplish that.